Perch dashboard, how to write a program using Perch PLAN, how to assign that programs to athletes, and how to view compliance and monitor performance. To get started, we're going to head to app.perch.fit and then go to the Plan tab on the menu and select Library. Perch PLAN is our complete weight room programming tool. You can create programs, templates, workouts, and exercises. To create a new template, program, workout, or exercise, go ahead and click the Create New button on the upper right-hand side, where you'll be able to see programs, templates, workouts, and exercises. Now, to give you a quick example of something that I've already built, I'll tap into Perch PLAN example here. This is where you'll be able to see a week-over-week view and a day-over-day view of your program. You can name it, you can add a description, and then you can also assign this program to athletes using the Person Plus button here. I can assign this to entire teams or individual positions and even individual users. Hit save, and then when these athletes log in, they'll be able to see this program is assigned to them and available for them to use to train. Now we have two different views, a week view and then a load progression view. If I click load progression, this is where I'll be able to see a single day over the duration of that written program. So right now, 3 weeks. From here, I can add load over the weeks and understand progression. I can add volume over the weeks and understand progression, or I can even change the goal or my metric in velocity or percent drop, whatever it may be, over the weeks to understand and push progression as well. If I go back into my week view, I can add an additional day using this plus button. I can add an activity using this blue plus button, and I can select it, add reps, and then even add the metric that I want to be output. Now, if I have a template built that I know I want to just drag and drop in, I can easily do that, dragging from my library and dropping directly into that program. This is why templates can be helpful. They can be preset groups of exercises that you constantly use, and you can drag and drop them into pre-built programs and adjust them as needed for that individual program. From my Perch PLAN program view, I can actually dial down and get a further detailed view in my detailed editor. To get there, I'm going to select these 3 vertical dots and click Detailed Editor. And from here, basically, I see a much more zoomed in view of a single day. I can add bands or chains if I want. I can add sets or maybe just duplicate the same exact set. I can change these metrics, change the goal, and then even add a comment or a description for that overall exercise. And then if I scroll down, you can see a link here, but ultimately that means that I can merge these 2 exercises into a superset. And from there, I can even add an activity B3 or activity C from there as well. And this just helps you keep your detail view front of mind as you're programming out individual days. As I go back into my Perch PLAN example, you'll see that those changes have been made in my day 1. I can always edit these things directly from my overall program view here, but I can also dial down a little bit further, get a little more dialed in with our Perch detailed view. Now, if I go back to my program library, I can also assign these programs using this same plus button and add the individual users that I want to be able to use this program, hit save, and then again, when those athletes log in, they will then be able to use that program. I can filter this entire program library out by team or even individual user. Now, if I tag to templates, this is where I'll be able to build my templates and again, drag and drop those directly into my programs. If I go to workouts, again, workouts do not need to be part of an overall program. They can be, but they do not have to be. And then I can tap over into my exercises. You're able to add custom exercises that are not tracked by Perch. We do still control the Perch tracked exercise library because all of our tracking is contextual. If you want to add a new exercise, you can create new and then exercise, and then I can add an exercise name. I can add the movement pattern, whether it's squat, lunge, press, pull, hinge, etc. The type of equipment that you can use with it. The sidedness, so bilateral or unilateral. The load configuration, so a single weight, double weight, or body weight. And then we even have advanced settings like upper, lower, or total for body segment, and then applied force for push-pull or push-pull. We're going to come out with some additional visualizations so that you understand the overall balance of your program from upward to lower, push-pull, and beyond. Now, if I want to see compliance, I can hit the Plan tab again and go into Results. This is where we're going to be able to see if my athletes are completing the program as written or if there's something that's been drastically changed, if they're not completing it, if they're over completing it, and beyond. I can manage my columns here so that I can see the total number of sets complete versus sets prescribed, reps complete versus reps prescribed, and then same thing with tonnage as well, and hit show all. And then you'll see that we do have some conditional formatting in this yellow to green color coding so that you understand if your athletes are overperforming, underperforming, or if they're just right. You can always change your time frame here so that we see today, the last 7 days, the last 30 days, the last 3 months, whatever you want to see for your compliance report. I'll go back to my Perch PLAN library home. We are constantly adding new and better features for Perch Plan. All of this is available on the training tablet, and we also have a new mobile version that's going to be coming so your athletes can see their programs remotely, and you can monitor that as well from afar. Stay tuned for more Perch Plan updates. Thanks for listening.